Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fake or Fiction. My name is Colin Slam Dunk Periwinkle, and today I'll be investigating the late Queen Elizabeth and the claims that she ate children all the time. Did she really eat those kids? And if she did, why? Let's find out. So now it's time to talk about the Queen and her child meals. First, let's look into where this whole conspiracy started. During the height of World War II in 1943, Elizabeth went to a meeting with the Allies to discuss their next steps in war. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who was president at the time, brought his young toddler son Harold Roosevelt to the meeting. At some point during the meeting, Harold went missing and was never found again. After the meeting, a photo was taken of Queen Elizabeth, who had a mysterious Harold-shaped lump in her stomach. When asked about this, the Queen said, "Belch. Yeah, no, I didn't eat that little rapscallion. He must have wandered into the catacombs or something." Historians have chosen to believe what the Queen said. The Queen was known for having a great appetite, but she never admitted to eating young youths. Now, as I was researching this subject, I hit a dead end and was left with no other choice. I flew out to the British Palace of Big Ben, where the Queen was once employed. I was able to interview the Queen's estate. Before I get into the interview, here's a message from our sponsor, Feral Surprise.
My name is Dr. Neil Anderthal, and I have a PhD in hunter-gathering. For years, I have studied what makes cavemen tick. I have discovered that their feral diet made them stronger and happier and hairier than any modern man. Over 100 years ago, humans were living in caves and eating their meat raw. Nowadays, humans' stomachs are too sensitive and easily offended. With Feral Surprise, you can return to the primitive euphoria of munching on bloodied bones and carcass
Like a real man!
Gone are the days of utensils and ceramic dishes. Each Feral Surprise will be encased in a sack of bearskin tied together with vines of ye olde jungle tree. Inside this month's crate, you can find professionally killed meat including boar snout, horse feet, bear lung, chimp fingers, and fried pet, with a bonus inclusion of seasonal roadkill. Subscribe to Feral Meat today to live like Mother Nature and her husband God intended.
Thank you for sponsoring our video, Feral Surprise. Now here's a recording from my interview with the head of the Queen's estate, Braxton T. Crumpet. So, Mr. Crumpet, I'm here to discuss rumors of Queen Elizabeth making brunch out of little lads and lasses. Do you know anything about this?
No. How'd you get in here?
I'm a tourist. Anyways, I'm really curious about Mrs. Elizabeth's diet. Tell me everything.
Well, at the end, she made me chew up her food and spit it out in her gullet.
Were any of those foods children?
Well, that's preposterous.
Take some time to think about it just for a second.
Well, can I tell you a secret?
You can tell me anything, Baxter.
When I chewed up Miss Grand Majesty's gruel, I put a band-aid and some hairs out of my mouth. I asked what she was eating and she responded by saying, "Oats."
Did she say anything else?
Come close, real quick.
What? Huh?
With each gulp of gruel, she jolted back with almost youthful energy, like she herself was reverting to a childlike state with whimsy and whatnot.
Ah, interesting. Is there a history of missing children related incidents at Big Ben?
Of course, But I mean, England is an old country, and our architecture is complex and advanced. Young tourist children are too simple-minded to navigate the world's biggest clock. I'm not surprised they often get lost.
Ah, I see. So you don't think the Queen ate those kids?
No, no, she wouldn't. Me and my younger brother were raised in this castle, and she treated us like her own grandchildren. When my younger brother's bones were found in the royal kitchen, she was the one to console me.
Well, I think you meant console, but oh well, that's interesting. Sorry for your loss, but you haven't given me any conclusive evidence.
Sorry about that. Okay, well, back to my estate duties, I guess.
You know, I circled around the Big Ben for 15 hours looking for an official of the Queen's estate.
Whatever. I really gotta get out of here. I need to feed Prince Charles his midnight snack.
Oh man. Well, thanks for talking, I guess. Goodbye.
Tally ho, my new friend. Perhaps we'll meet again.
I mean, maybe. So, I talked to the head of the Queen's estate and found nothing conclusive. Well, I was browsing an old history book and I found something important that relates to the Irish potato famine. In 1939, the Irish potato famine happened and Great Britain ran out of taters. As such, the Queen was starving. In nature, when a mother bear cannot get enough food to feed her young, she feasts on her own baby bears to keep her great bloodline alive. I believe the Queen feasted on tourist children to keep her nation alive. Without a queen, a hive of bees dies. The same goes for a castle of the British. Such is the circle of life. So I cannot prove that Her Great Majesty ate children and toddlers, but if she did, I understand why. If I had to make up a guess, I'd say she ate about 500 children. Anyways, my dear truth lovers, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the search continues. Make sure to like and subscribe for more truths. Goodbye, video.